Okay, these are the Emerald Green Arborvitae that I put in nearly a year ago. Maybe not quite a year. They have grown quite a bit. I think it's grown maybe 8 inches or so. My plan for these, because these grow pretty high, they're supposed to go up 20, 25 feet, to cover up this main lot behind me. It's a beautiful empty lot. It's been there for the last 3 years I've been here, but now it's already been allotted for Jehovah Witnesses to build their temple or whatever they call it. And I'm definitely happy to have a church go back there instead of some apartments or condos or even two-family homes. That way we have one entity to deal with and not too much activity, not kids and all this other nonsense. Anyway, the Emerald Green Arborvitae, they should cover that, but I don't think they'll be anywhere near obscuring this view for another 3 years, I guess, 3 or 4 years. I wasn't about to pull them out. I thought they grew a little faster, but I guess we'll have to deal with them. Now, this section over here, I just had some small bushes in, but I decided I need something to cover that also. So instead of getting more of the Emerald Green Arborvitae and having to wait that long period of time, got some Eugenia hedge bushes. And Eugenia is a fairly quick moving bush. These are, I'd say, about 2 feet high. I was assured by the gardener that they'd be up to the fence level in 1 year. That's how fast they grow. Now I have some of them in other parts of the property and they're thinned out, have lots of sticks showing. I wanted the full, lush, thick hedge here. And the gardener said, of course, they will be. That the other ones that I have that don't seem to be that thick or probably put in without fertilization and not well taken care of. I know I haven't done anything to them. They're well rooted when I got here, so I don't water them or anything like that. And I haven't even put any fertilizer or anything. I may try that to see if I can bring some of that back, but not a major concern. My major concern is these new ones that I just put in, because I want them to be thick, lush, and I want to let them grow at least 8 feet. Maybe even 9 or 10. Probably not. Probably 8 feet will be where I let them stop at. And they really do. They're young, but they definitely look like they will fill out pretty good. So that's my Eugenias. I think I got about 15 plants here. My foxtail palms, they've been in for quite a while. Funny thing is, two near the end are much healthier, much larger. You can see by the trunk size on them. This one's a little less. That's thick. And these two actually are a little thinner. I attribute that to the fact that this is the west side of the house and it gets a little less sun. These two get less sun because they're covered by the house. And this is along the south side, it's free and open near the pool deck, so it gets sun a little longer during the day. Now this guy's been here a while. This is my Indian jasmine bush, and I got that from my buddy Saji. He brought back from India. He had some in front of his house, and he gave me a very small cutting. I potted and took care of it from New York. Then I brought it up here, potted also, took care of it, and finally got planted in the ground, and it's growing beautifully. A little close, you can probably see some of the buds about to start airing. Buds are starting to come now, and when they actually come out, there'll be very small white flowers, but they have an unbelievable strong fragrance. So I used to bring in a couple of these flowers in the offices, and we'd have 1 or 2 of these flowers at our desk and sniff on it all day long, like we're sniffing drugs or something. Just a very beautiful fragrance, Indian jasmine. If you look at these guys here, these are my hibiscus bushes. It's this one here. I know they look like they're dead or dying, but what happened is they were in the place over there where we put the Eugenias at. I didn't want to just toss them out, so we transplanted them. So I had to pretty much yank on some of the roots on this one to get it out. The roots had spread a bit more than just a ball area where I can pull it up easily. This one much less so, but they're just going through a little shock, and I'm sure they're going to come back well. This one I'm a little iffy on, but I'm going to give him a good running shot to come back. I'm sure she's coming back because she's been there quite a while. I mean, I think they've both been transplanted for 3 days or so. And this one still has some leaves on. The leaves aren't dried out. They're wilted, but they're not dried out. Just got to keep some water on that and give it a good chance to fight its way back. Another one of those hibiscus plants, actually my double hibiscus, I planted on this side. And this one was transplanted before they did the job with Eugenia, so it's actually been sitting here 4, maybe 5 days. And still, like I said, the leaves are well wilted, but they're still soft and not dried out. So I'm sure this is going to come back. Well, already the spider's coming that quickly. Spiders love this place. They're all over the place. I got to constantly knock down webs. They only drive me mad inside the pool enclosures when they make their webs up in there. I mean, big, elaborate webs. And when they make their webs around the security cameras, and I got to go through a pile of false recordings. This is my desert rose. I have a couple of these, and they're doing great. Beautiful plant. It's my double knockout rose. I got to trim that a little bit. It's a little straggly. Another desert rose there. This is my Phoenix rubellini, or the dwarf date palm. He's been in quite a while, or she. Also, fern. Here's the other Eugenia hedge, one of the ones that's been here quite a while. And it looks lush from the top, but you see all the sticking here without the leaves. This is what I was talking about. I don't want this for the other side there. But like I said, the gardener assured me that this is from not planting it properly, or possibly just not take care of it, not ever fertilizing and relying it to go through droughts without any water also. And maybe I'm not going to take this out, but maybe I'll start fertilizing that a little bit more. And when we have the serious weeks of drought, I will put a hose to it, put some water on it. Now, same thing, the Eugenia is here. These are old ones are here. I'm going to rip all this out. And I'm going to put some ground planting down here, something more colorful. These will get knocked out and knock those out right away. I have a Japanese maple here, which I had that in the ground also. I took it out because it was doing little to nothing. And I was on the verge of throwing it out, but I said we'll just pot it and see what it does on its own. These Eugenias here, they're sitting between the Christmas palms. I'm going to leave them there and let them do what they do. But once again, like I said, I may put a little fertilizer in there and make sure I water it when we have real dry times, which I wasn't doing. And maybe they'll fill out also. Okay. I think that's about it.